Rise, beautiful beings. All right, listen, I was on Facebook a second ago, and I'm scrolling, and I'm seeing a reel where this guy is talking about this article that was just published not too long ago. In fact, it was like a day or two recent, okay? A man had put $500 on his friend's head to have him canceled. And then he helps the family to look for the dead body, okay? Now, of course, per the article, he's now discovered as having something to do with offing his friend. But anyway, as I got ready to screen record it, I lost the reel. It just reset. And I hate when that happens, but I couldn't find the reel anywhere. I did look on Google. I searched everywhere. I cannot find the article. If you guys do see it, please come to one of my platforms and inbox that article to me or that video to me so I can actually do an official review on that, okay? But I want to talk about this rise, okay? Every one of us has been betrayed by someone that we felt like loved us, that we thought was around us because they genuinely cared about us, our well-being, and wanted the best for us. And it always hurts when it happens. We call this type of people haters. And we always talk about work to get more haters than you have now because haters are evidence that you are succeeding in life. And we always talk about ignore your haters. Don't address the haters. They're only there to hate. And addressing haters only slows you down. But today, family, I want to break the rules. I want to address the haters, okay? I want to address the haters, not to fuss at them for hate, not to tell them that they are bad people, but I want to talk about the hate that they put out and why that might be so they can maybe work through that, okay? Because we all have the tendency or the ability to access hate or jealousy, okay? Resentment for another person to the point where that comes out in actions that can sabotage that person's future or path, okay? So let's just talk about this. I am not going to say that haters are a bad person or bad people. I'm going to say this first off. Hate generally comes when people do not know how to manifest, okay? When they see something that is positive, typically what happens is they remind themselves of their current situation and how they don't have that situation. And what happens is instead of being happy for the person that is in that successful situation, they turn to hate. They say, I wish I had that. And what happens is they project the energy outward instead of inside saying, one day I'm going to have that. You understand? And so I want to help you guys deal with how to not become a hater or how to get out of hating. Okay. Hating can be linked to you being a bad person, but hating can be the fact that you're stuck into a cycle and you just don't know what to do in these situations. And you don't know why your life is not ending up the way you want it to end up. You feel like you try to, and a lot of your hate stems from the fact that you're trying, but you're watching other people succeed. And that success is appearing to just skip right over you. Okay. So a lot of times what happens is when you project out on that person, what we call that when that is projected out towards us, something negative is hate. We call that hate. Okay. You're a hater. All right. So let me express to you guys this. Manifestation is about channeling and knowing how to navigate your energy. Number one, when you see something positive, your goal is to try and stay positive along with that because you want the universe to truly believe you want that thing. If you see that thing and you turn into negative energy, you find something about that image that you didn't like, the universe or God, your higher self, does not know the difference between you not liking the person or the success that that person has. So when you see that person counting a bunch of money on film, on camera, and you turn to hate and say, why are they showing off? Why are they not helping people? Why are they doing this instead of that? You are turning, like basically reality says this person doesn't want this thing. It actually made them feel negative emotions. Let me keep this from them. You understand? When you see this person with this money, even if you feel they're misusing it, you are to work and try to find a way to love what you see. It's amazing that this person accessed that success. I cannot wait until I access that success. I have it already also within me. When I manifest what I manifest, I'm going to have that success and I'm going to use it to do these things. Don't downplay what another person's doing. Hating typically comes when you're judging someone else and not focused on your own creations, your own manifestations. So you have different types of haters, okay? You have a covert hater. The hater that stays to themselves when they're scrolling online or they see people out in life, their friends, family, etc., and those friends are doing well, they make them feel insecure, but they don't say it out loud. They only think it. And so they only say, I don't like this person inside. They only don't go around the person. They only don't invite the person around them. When they see them, they'll think negative thoughts and they won't like or comment or share any of that person's content, even if they're close to them. When they see the person out, they may say things like, yo, I be seeing you on Facebook. I be seeing you doing your thing. But then you'll think to yourself, wait a second. I've never seen you comment, like, or share. But they always say they see your stuff. So what happens is internally, they have a problem and that they can't stop that cycle. When they see you succeeding, they want to succeed too. So basically, and I'm talking to haters. So you want to succeed too. So when you see that other person being successful, what you should do in that moment is claim that success. Say, I have that same success. I just but have to manifest. I am not in competition with that person. Okay? I am growing. I am a flower blooming in a garden. No one is challenged. No one is timing me. I don't have to keep up with the flower next to me. I don't have to bloom or bear fruit in the same season as the tree beside me. And even if I'm on the same tree, if I am not ripe and the apple beside me is, that is okay. We are all moving at our own time. You are actually not in competition with anyone. But what happens is trying to keep up with the Joneses, or trying to keep up with people outside of you, distorts your own mission. So you begin to focus out on them instead of yourself. Now that's a covert narcissist, a covert hater. They are harmful to their own reality. And they may think I'm not hurting anybody else. You may think I'm not hurting anyone else, but you're hurting yourself, which in turn does hurt people. When you're not successful, you cause others around you to believe they can't be successful. And that's a problem. So life is about you being successful. It's about you channeling your best self. When you stop doing that to judge someone outside of you, or you see someone and get discouraged, and now you don't produce because you saw someone moving further in life than you didn't say anything about them, but you hurt your own mission and you stop performing. Those people around you will not be inspired by you now. You're not going to have the things in life that you want. If you have children, if you have a spouse, people in your life, they are all going to suffer because you are depressed, because you are stuck in a rut. That's a covert narcissist. Then you have what I call a toxic narcissist, the one who will type negative comments or talk badly about the person who actually inspires them or who actually has their attention. They will say things like, I don't like how they spend their money. I don't like that they're not out here doing something that I would be doing. I don't like that they're not doing things I would do, or whatever. They come up with these things, right? I don't like how they look. I don't like how they dress. I don't like how they take pictures. I don't like something about them. This makes you toxic because you're now spreading the hate amongst other people. And if they have these type of issues, then you're going to give them the hate that you have for another person, and they're going to take it and run with it. And now it's going to be sabotaging to their life. Okay. And then you have what you call let's just say that toxic hate. The people that you tell those rumors to, they're going to take those rumors and often share your perspectives. Yeah, you're right. I don't like how you take pictures either. You're right. Yeah, I don't like how he dresses either. Yeah, you're right. I don't like how he makes a lot of money and doesn't get out here and publicly give it away either. I don't like that either. Yeah, let's not like this person. Okay, again, you're ruining your community by giving out toxicity. The worst one is terroristic hate, where you go outside of yourself to lie and start a rumor on the person to try to sabotage their movement, their path, or their business, or their future. This is when you hated on them so badly, you just knew they wouldn't succeed, so you said it out loud. Told all your friends and family they'll never go anywhere. You probably held your own anecdotal experiences and compared and over their head and said, hey, I couldn't do it when I tried, so neither can they. It's horrible to start a business during this time because I tried to and it didn't work, so neither can they. And basically what happens is, from that emotion, they won't just hate on you and say, I don't like this about them. They will instead tell lies and rumors about you to ruin your name. This is because they are so devastated, or you are so devastated with that person's success that you have nothing better to do. You have lost so much purpose, so much focus of yourself and your mission that you now have made that person your focus and your mission. And instead of you trying to succeed and vibrate things to you, you have made your mission to tear things down from them. But the craziest thing is you cannot. Many of you guys left from religion and you've been singing these songs, what God has for me is for me, believing that what God has for you, no one can take. Well, family, that's still true. You can't take what a person's vibrating to them, because what they're vibrating to them is off of their own uniqueness. If that person is manifesting who they are and they are successful because of it, believe you me, you cannot stop that. Can you create bad rumors about them? Yeah. Can you discourage them if they allow it? Yes. But if that person does not come out of themselves and they continue to manifest, you cannot stop them. So you are wasting your time trying to stop them. Instead, never come outside of yourself. When you see someone that makes you feel negatively because they have success, when you see someone that makes you feel negatively because they're doing something you say you wouldn't do, turn into positive and say, you know what? That person has one life and they have a right to their experience. And this tells me who they are in this experience. I'm okay with that. I love them for being, even if you don't agree with the thing they're doing. If they're spending money where you wouldn't spend it, say that person worked hard to manifest that money, and who am I to dictate how they spend it? I just know this. My time is now, and I'm manifesting. And when I'm manifesting is when I draw to me what's for me. And when that comes to me, I'm going to help people with mine. I'm going to do all the things that I would normally criticize them for not doing and become positivity. The universe or higher self or God begins to say, when this person sees success, they get happy. They turn into positive energy. This must mean this is part of them. So let me manifest that or magnetize that to them, because people get excited about things that has something to do with them. They get discouraged about things that have nothing to do with them. So if I see success and I hate it, then obviously the universe is saying he does not like success. Let me keep that far from him, because we don't want his days filled with misery. Okay? The problem with hating is that you'll always find someone who's willing to join you, because misery loves company. So if you share your hate with someone, you are likely to find a friend. And that inevitably creates the cycle that you're in. That rhymed. Okay? Stop doing it. Don't speak it out loud, family. Cast that energy aside and resurrect in you a better version of yourself that does not hate. When someone is shining too bright, the very thing we want to do is throw shade on them. This shade keeps us from hurting our eyes. That sun is beautiful, family. I always try to find positive things to say about that sun, even when it's too hot, even when the light appears to blind you, even when it's too cold. Say somewhere somebody is receiving it. Somewhere somebody is accepting it. Somewhere somebody is benefiting from this sun. Yes, it's burning someone's skin at the same time. Yes, it's blinding someone at the same time. But don't throw shade, family. We know that negative aspects are there too. Let's only highlight the positives so we can get the positives from it. Do you understand? Don't throw shade. Shade comes when you are blinded by another person's shine. So if you're throwing shade, you're telling that person, bruh, you looking too damn good. You got too much amazing things going on right now, and I can't take it, so I must say something negative to you. I gotta throw some shade. You're blinding me, man. You're blinding me. Family, when you feel this, encourage that person. Tell them they're blinding you. Say, man, you made me feel envy just now. Made me have to check myself. Man, you're doing something. It's amazing what you're doing. Be honest with the universe. Don't lie. Don't hide your hate and say, it's not a problem. I just don't like them because they make me feel weird and I have a right to my energy and I have intuition. No, say, I actually feel envy when I'm around that person. Soul search your own energy to find out why you have a problem with this person. Don't make up reasons why you have a problem with them. That's keeping you in a cycle. 9 times out of 10, you're going to say, because they're different than me. Well, isn't everybody? No one is you exactly. No one is going to do all the things that you're going to do in your situations. So if you see someone that's not spending it how you would spend it, is that really a reason to hate? If you see someone living how you don't live, is that really a reason to hate? If you see someone in a relationship that you don't agree with, is that really a reason to hate? When the goal is that you focus inward and manifest from your own creativity, manifest from who you are, stop focusing on who you are not. Focusing on who you are not will keep those things that's for you will keep those things that's for you away from you. Because when you focus on who you are not, you become who you are not. And the things that's for you cannot come to you because you're not being you. So instead of saying, I don't like what he's doing, look at you and do what you do and become the best version of yourself. This year, I'm going to be empowering a lot of people to be the best version of themselves. And if you guys do not check this energy, you're going to be hating on all these people instead of being one of these people. So I invite you guys, be one of the ones who chases their future self like their life depends on it. Not people who chases negative opinions about people that do not concern them outside of them. Where will it get you in life? Now, we're going to have the same conversation again next year. Don't be a hater. Be the best version of yourself. All right? Talk to you soon.